tofu meatloaf will actually taste good. I might go in the vegan area because, cows aren't being killed for their meat. I'm actually just kidding you. I'm not a vegan. I wouldn't choose to go vegan or vegetarian. And I'm not eating tofu meatloaf. In fact, that alone sounds disgusting. I'm eating regular meatloaf made with meat. Because that's just the carnivore that I am. But anyway. In all seriousness, I don't understand vegans. I don't understand vegans at all. They don't eat vegetables. They don't eat meat. They don't drink milk. They don't eat honey. They don't eat bread. What the hell do these people eat? Nuts. And tons of them. Walnuts, hazelnuts, almonds. Nuts to all shapes and sizes. And they mold them into shit they think they wish they could still have. But here's the problem with vegans. Vegans tend to think that meat eaters and vegetarians think the same way. That meat eaters talk like serial killers. I'm not talking like a serial killer to you. I'm not Hannibal Lecter. I'm not eating meatloaf made from somebody's leg meat. No, I'm not Hannibal Lecter. I'm not a serial killer. So, let's throw that fallacy out the window. Now, I know that vegetarians and vegans are probably flipping their shit out, not eating meat on camera. And, look, I understand vegetarians. They'll eat salad and all that. But, vegetarians, if you're a vegetarian and you eat strictly salad, that's fine. But if you don't want to eat meat, why in the world would you want to eat fish meat? It's still meat. It still comes from an animal. So vegetarians are kind of like borderline meat eaters and borderline vegans. They're kind of like the bisexual eaters of the food group. Choose a side. Anyway, in all seriousness, going vegan can be dangerous. Because when you go vegan, you need to have tons of vitamin supplements that people who eat meat like me would normally get from meat or other non-vegan foods. And another thing, vegans can be quite anorexic because they don't look like they eat. In fact, I don't think they eat. What do they live on? Water? But also, vegetarians, let me ask you this. If you love salad so much, and I like to have a salad every now and then, but if you like salad so much, how do you know plants don't scream when you pick at them? Think about it. The plant's on the vine, and, it has a life just like every other plant, and why would you want to, virtually end the life of that plant by picking at it? Because you need to eat, right? Okay. Here's the truth about human beings. We're carnivores. And that's what evolution set us up to be. We're carnivores. We have teeth for a reason. It's not like we have the option of taking them out and gumming. No, we're born with teeth to eat meat. We're not born with teeth to eat salad for the rest of our lives. And we're not born with teeth to eat fucking nuts for the rest of our lives. No. That's not what humans are meant to be. Humans are meant to eat meat. Humans are meant to eat, shit with our teeth. We're meant to crunch on things. We're meant to munch on things. You know why? Because we have to survive. You know how humans survived for years? By eating. Not eating salads, not eating hazelnuts and forming them into meatloaf. No, by eating actual meat from a woolly mammoth or a saber-toothed lion. That's what I mean by eating. Now, here's the truth of the fact. You can eat salad and meat at the same time. I have a salad every now and then, but I'm not a vegetarian. I eat a salad every now and then because I feel like it. Because I feel like having something else to eat. But when you don't properly substitute the vitamins and the nutrients you would get from meat or anything that you would consider non-vegetarian and non-vegan, you can die from not having those supplements. So, even though your ideal way of eating might improve your health and improve longevity of life, other things can prove longevity of life and that have been scientifically proven, like marrying. Men who marry live longer than a guy who's single. It's just the truth. Because when you're in love, especially when you kiss the person you love, it actually slows down the heart rate and burns off calories. Do you know that? It's an adverse effect. But the point is, though, married men live longer than men who are single. Do you know that if you laugh, even, not all day, but if you laugh at a comedy movie or a stand-up comedy special or stupidity of human nature online, you're adding on years to your life. I don't know how many years, but you're adding on years to your life because what you're doing is you're giving longevity to your life without changing your eating habits. And if you need to feel like you need to change your eating habits because, let's just say, you're going on a diet or anything like that, fine. But there are diets that you have to go on, that you could go on, that still can that you could still eat meat, that you don't have to go completely vegan or vegetarian. And also, I just want to add on to this. See, the meat I'm eating, of course, like anything else, it's processed meat. But I'd rather eat this stuff than instead of organic shit that vegetarians eat. Why, you may ask? Well, for one, when you eat organic, natural fruits by themselves, insects love apples just as much as human beings. So when people who use bug sprays on apples or, lettuce and all that, it's actually a disinfectant that humans are used to that doesn't kill us. This disinfectant surprisingly, prevents bugs from, infecting the lettuce or the apples and all that. But when you eat, let's just say, an organic lettuce, you could get E. coli from it. You know why? You know where E. coli is found? In cow shit. Literally. In cow shit. That's where E. coli is. Why does processed meat not have E. coli scares every day? Because it takes the part where the E. coli is at and takes it out of it. That's why people use manure and not regular plain old cow shit. Manure is processed cow shit. It takes the E. coli out of it. So with that being said, if you're a vegetarian, choose which path you want to go on. The meat eater path or the vegan path. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. Choose a path. But if you're, let's just say, vegan, get those substances in your system that you need. Don't say, oh, I can't have this, I can't have that because I'm a vegan. That's like saying I can't vote for a Republican because I'm a registered Democrat. And as for meat eaters, control what you eat. Control the amount of what you eat. Because the vegans and the vegetarians, as crazy as their ideas may seem, they're a little bit more healthier than us. I don't know how much healthier. I'm not a scientist or anything. I can't give you a definitive answer. But they are healthier than us by some degree. So if you're a meat eater, don't eat a hamburger all the time. Because you're more likely to give yourself diabetes. Control what you eat. Eat something else on a daily basis. Because as human beings, we're meant to eat meat. We're carnivores for the most part, and we can also be omnivores at the same time. But we can't ignore our evolution, animal instinct of eating meat. We just can't. That's like we can't change the human being we are into a different type of species of human being because we choose to be a vegan or vegetarian. So with that being said, hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope you didn't lose your shit with me eating meat on camera, but also consider what I've talked about in here. See you guys.